Hello again. Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to Compact Claustrophobia. This pack had been suggested by Asgaard, and I took a look at it, played around a little bit in a test world. I don't anticipate this being a very long series. Reason being, it's a fairly untweaked pack as far as recipes go, but it does kind of propose a very interesting situation where you don't have a lot of space, especially early on. You just don't have a lot of space to build and to set things up, which is generally in pretty stark contrast to how I normally play. So I figured we'd take this on as kind of a little small, short side series sort of thing, and give it a shot. So let's go ahead and let's set us up a world. And I'm gonna do a seed. I don't know how much it really matters. It may matter later on, because I know later on there is a little bit of stuff that it may come into play. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. But the premise of the game is that you build and you live inside of a modular machine, which normally I'm not a huge fan of modular machines. But if you take a look right here, there is a tiny compact machine on the floor. And we do start with a torch, a quest book, and a personal shrinking device. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that, and we're going to go ahead and shrink ourselves into our compact machine. So when we start out, we have a 3x3 space to live and work in. So this should be pretty interesting. They're going to give us an extra personal shrinking device right here, and this quest will reset after so long. There's also this quest that links to the Discord for the pack. But let's go ahead, and getting started, we're going to have to just left click this wall. And I had noticed before, don't do it too much because it does take health off of you. So I'm just going to get a piece of dirt here. Set that up. And I also noticed there's not really much in the way of quest rewards. So it's pretty much just kind of going through the quest. Doesn't seem to be super long, and like I said, it's fairly untweaked as far as recipes go. This is a quest to make quest books, which just take dirt. I'm not going to do that right this second, but there is a quest basically just showing that you can easily remake a quest book if you need to. But let's go ahead and start breaking this. Just right click that. There we go. And it's going to turn it into farmland after a while, but if you just break and replace it. There we go. We got a dark oak sapling, bonsai, and a couple oak saplings. To make our wood, it's a little bit more health, but let me get enough dirt to make a second dirt block. I'm going to set this piece of dirt over here. Let's go ahead. We'll turn it to farmland, and we'll put our bonsai, and then if we hold sneak, we will occasionally poop. Bit of an odd mod, to say the least, but we need a bit of that poop to get started here. And let me put down this torch. Yeah, it's growing though without it, but trying to get all of our different types of trees. There we go. There's some poop. Okay, and we can eat it, but I don't really want to. Now this can be used to make fertile dirt, and we will do that. This we do get a quest reward though. We do get a steak. It's one of few quests, basically just to replenish our hunger, which we're going to go ahead and eat that. And then I'm going to go ahead and smack that a few more times, because I want some of this gravel. It was this way before. I have really bad luck getting gravel. Okay, I'm too bruised up now. Okay, well this is grown. Let's go ahead. We're going to right click that and get our bonsai oak cuttings. We'll get our oak wood planks. We will get our crafting station. There we go. And then at this point we can start making tools and things, which we're definitely going to move into that pretty quick. I guess I'm going to eat this. Whew. There we go. We have nausea, night vision, blindness, and you can see that we got a lot of health and hunger back. So let's go ahead. There's a little bit more gravel. That's what I want. Let's get that. And we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some coarse dirt. And we'll just set this down here. There we go. You can see after we break it, it turns it back into standard dirt. So we kind of have to keep getting gravel for this, but that's fine. Let me go ahead and just see what all we can get from this. There's industrial hemp, sugarcane, beetroot, andesite pebbles. It's our last piece of coarse dirt here. It doesn't look like we're going to get too much. There we go. So we have industrial hemp, sugarcane, and beetroot, which I think is the majority of the seeds. Okay, now let's go ahead and get some of this stuff planted. Really, I should probably get some more wood planted too. You can tell where things are already getting kind of space intensive here. I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff planted though, because there we go. There's our last type of tree sapling. So let's go ahead, we'll put that in, right click that, get our fertile dirt. Let's do that. Put our fertile dirt down there. Oh, but that's not gonna... No, I can use it for some things, but we'll go ahead and just plant that industrial hemp like that. It should be fine. It should grow without water, I think. But let's go ahead and get our tools. So, shovel, hammer, and pick. There's our pick. There's our shovel. And then we will get our hammer. Probably go with the Crucible next, I think. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Get our slab. I need more wood though. There we go. You almost have to just hold shift down all the time. But there is our Crucible, and we should be able to take a bit of these seeds. Go ahead and start converting those into water. Our industrial hemp is steadily growing. I need more gravel, but I really need food before I start punching walls right now. Let's go ahead and start growing some beetroot. And it'll be a bit faster because we have that fertile soil down there. See if I can get some more coarse dirt. You can see where space becomes an issue very, very quick. Oh, I'm going to start starving. I messed up. I messed up. No. No. There we go. And we can start eating our beetroots. It's not the best thing, but it'll keep me alive for a minute, so... Actually, if I'd already set the difficulty, I would have died right there. We're going to set it to hard and lock the difficulty in. My bad. So, I would have died right there. I had been holding out. I was like, I'm going to wait till I poop to... I'm going to save this for right now. I don't think I have to have it right this second. I was going to wait till I poop before I start punching the walls to try to get more gravel. But I messed up. You can see with that fertile soil down there, this stuff actually grows really quick. I'm going to try to, at some point, get the poop to bump up some of our trees. Okay, there we go. Don't break the bottom, break just the top. I messed up, but it'll make it all grow a bit faster if you don't do that. But okay, and we do have our very first bucket of water, so yay. Okay, I'm going to switch out that wood that was there for some more industrial hemp, because we are going to need that here soon. And I think I'm going to switch out 2 more of these for just regular seeds. Get those planted, because I really think we've got enough wood for a little bit here. Okay, I'm just going to break off the tops. And that way this is going to grow a lot faster for us. And there's our first bits of wheat coming in. And let's go ahead and make ourselves a barrel. I just want 1 for right now. because we will need that in a minute. And we now officially do not have a floor anymore. Okay, let's go ahead now and make a sieve. I just want one. Then our industrial hemp. I think I'm going to need more string than that, though. Yeah, I'm going to need a little bit more. And I guess our sieve, we're going to put in... we're going to put it in right here for right now. We'll be able to clean up a bit of... I actually hate that mod, by the way. It's just disgusting. It's just absolutely disgusting. Alright, there we go. There goes our hunger. Okay, and there's our string that we need to make our mesh. Alright, now at this point, we've got a bit of dirt here that's built up. We'll just go ahead and start sieving this stuff out. I'm just going to sieve all the dirt that we've got. We'll get some new seeds, and hopefully we'll get enough stuff to make a decent amount of cobblestone. That would be nice. Okay, we got a fair amount of cobblestone here. I'm going to have to make a chest before long. I'm running out of spice. That's fine, though. Okay, we got our stone. Next up, let's make our pick. There we go. Okay, now life will start getting a little bit easier. Now that we're starting to get this stuff. And we're starting to get a lot of poop built up. I've got to make one. It's not really ideal. But I've got to. I'm going to put it in right here. We'll cover up our water for right now. It's fine. And we'll just dump all this stuff into there for the time being. Now, what I need to do... I could start taking the pick and just start bashing it against the wall here. We'll try to get ourselves some iron. I am going to need a little bit more stone also, but I'll get that here in just a moment. Yeah, we got a bit of iron grit. Honestly, enough of it, I'd say. So let me get our dirt. I could use the barrel, but I'm just going to beat on the walls. Try to get us a bit more dirt built up here. And we'll try to get more cobblestone so that we can make a furnace. It does get a lot easier to, here soon, to get cobblestone, but there we go. There's our furnace. And we're going to put this in right here. I just love the way that space is such an issue. Normally that's not the case. It's kind of a very like skyblock type start. I guess I could use sticks, huh? The lack of space is just, it does make it a bit more enjoyable. And technically you can use the little hole that you started in, like up here. I mean, you could store a couple things up here, but we're not going to. There we go. There's our iron. And we completed that quest. Okay, so now that we've got iron, we can start kind of doing a bit here. We're going to go for the bucket, I do believe. Will be our first order of business here. But actually, no. I've got enough iron. It doesn't matter. Got that. Let's make a bucket. And let's make an iron pick also. I remember this being very, very handy as well. Okay, now I want to... let me pick this up. There is carry-on, by the way. We'll just set that up right there for right now. Set that there. And let me get a bucket of this water out of here. And then, let's see. I need my hammer. It's one thing, I don't do well in these cramped conditions. go. Try to get another piece of cobblestone here. Couple pieces of cobblestone. And I just want to break these down. Oh, there's our gravel. There is our sand. Okay, let's move this out of the way. I think I can actually, yeah, I can actually access that with the stuff in the way. Then let me get dust. Okay, let's get our clay with the water that we've got, and I'm going to go ahead and set this up to make another bucket's worth of water, I think. Alright, and our clay, I'm going to go ahead, break this down into clay bits, and we're going to get this smelted up real quick. Let me get starting to need more trees here soon, but we'll have more space before too terribly long. So okay, now that that's out of the way, we've got our bricks going and we've got our iron pick. We can go ahead, let me get just a little bit more dirt here. I'm gonna need a little bit of sand. Well, actually I'm gonna need like 6 pieces. There's a little bit more cobble. Can I compost? Okay, I'm gonna have to move this sieve out of the way here. Okay, that's not been added. That's not been added. That's fine. I can compost these, though. I don't really need these acorns and things. Realistically, they're just taking up space. We do get some ancient spores. And we could plant sugarcane now, which would be a good source of stuff as well. So we might get some sugarcane planted here pretty quick. But okay, let me get this cobble broken down. There's 3 more sand. And then let me get this turned into sand. All but one of these anyways. There we go. And I want to get this smelted up into glass. Oh, my inventory is just great. It's just great right now. I can pull off some bread though at the moment. And I do have a bit of, yeah, I got a bit of other stone. I forget what's in this chest, to be honest. And since we've got the iron pick, we can go ahead and start smacking this. And we're going to get things like redstone and uranium and stuff from this. So, using the iron pick. And we're getting flint shards. I didn't realize flint shards came from that. We'll maybe push on to flint stiffened mesh here in just a minute then. And let me go ahead, do that. Let me grab that. And we'll make a new mesh. And this one's going to be a flint stiffened once it's done. Okay, there's our glass, and there is our glass panes. Now there is a lot of other nice things in here. I just don't have the space. I don't feel like I have the space to start setting up machines and things in storage inside of this. So we'll wait on a lot of this stuff until we get a little bit more space. That's why I'm kind of pushing onwards at the moment. Now our uranium. Let's go ahead. I want to smelt up that. And with crop dusting in the pack, you'll notice that whenever we hold down shift, it's not like the, it's not like twerking, but it does speed up crops, like random bone meal effects in the area. So there we go. There's that. Now I'm going to hold on to all the poop that we get at this point, because we can start making bread. Not the best food ever, but it will do. I'll tell you what, for right now, I'm going to switch this out. I think I've got enough beetroot. I don't need it right this second anyways. So we're going to do that. just so we get the faster growth from the fertile soil down below this dirt. Okay, I'm just going to convert these straight into sticks. So we're going to get that uranium block. Because I'm just running out of space already. Space, living in a 3x3 is actually extremely difficult. Like when I first saw this pack, I was like, ah, that doesn't seem too bad, you know. And even whenever I was looking around in my test world, I was like, it's not too bad. And then actually getting in here and playing it in like a survival situation, it's like, oh, this is rough. There's just not a lot of space. It's a really neat concept. It's a very unique concept, I think, so. Okay, there's our uranium. And then we're going to get our block of uranium. Okay. Now, from that, we're going to get a Geiger counter and a bit of Radaway. So, and then we get a choice, hazmat suit headwear, slow acting Radaway, or hazmat suit boots. We are going to be taking the hazmat suit headwear, I think. And this quest, they want us to get Radaway, slow acting Radaway, golden apple, and golden carrot. We'll get into that stuff later. Decay and growth, this can absorb and produce power from all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we're going to make ourselves a Decay Generator. And this is going to require some cobblestone, some lead, and some redstone. I want a Crucible so bad. I want it so bad, but it's so expensive in this pack. Okay, now we've got 3 lead. That was from the stone pick on the walls, or tin pick. We'll be using stone. Okay, so let me get... Let me get one more piece of lead here. I think that was it. There we go. We'll get that smelting up. We've got the redstone, and then I just have to get the cobble. I need to upgrade this chest to a strong box, I think. Probably do that in just a minute. I'm not sure if we can mix and match this. So like that. That. I'm pretty sure it is Ore Dictionary to be able to use any kind of cobble, so nope. It needs straight up cobblestone. Because this doesn't classify as cobblestone. Makes sense. Okay. I mean, we can compost stuff, it's just I don't really have the... I don't realistically have the stuff to be composting since the... Like, I don't want to use my wheat. And industrial hemp doesn't work, so... It's kind of like, I don't really want to use that, so... Okay, there we go. There's the cobblestone that we need for the Decay Generator. So there's that. Okay, now for the small compactor. This part's going to be interesting. Most of it's not too bad. We're going to need our bricks. Let me go ahead do that. I'm actually going to need one more set. I'm going to need one more clay block. That's fine. We do have the water, and we've got the glass panes. We're also going to need a hopper, upper, and then 2 stone brick slabs, and then the tiny, all the modular machine stuff. So for our modularium, that's going to be pulverized iron, uranium, and redstone. So we've got enough for 1 batch of blend. And we're going to need 4 per 2 casings. Oof. Okay, well there's the bricks that we need. And there's our very first piece of modularium. So yay. Alright, now I think with this point, I think I'm going to end out this episode here. Next episode when we come back, we're going to get our modular machine set up. And we're going to be able to have a little bit more space to work in. So we can maybe set up some storage and stuff and start. I mean, at this point with a 3x3, there's only so much organizing you can actually do. Next episode, we may upgrade the chest, though, to a strong box. That would help us out a little bit, just as far as space, because my inventory is getting bad again. So we'll probably do that, but beyond that, there's not a whole lot that I can organize at the moment, because I've got all the stuff that I really need. out at the moment. So may switch out the industrial hemp for some other plants for a little bit, but most of what we have left right now is just mining the walls. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked the pack, the concept and stuff. It's really, really cool. Like I said, it's not a very tweaked pack beyond just changing how you obtain materials and changing how you, what you call a base. You know, you don't have a lot of space to work in. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys then.